The birth of the Roman Empire, a story of ambition and unity. In the rugged hills of central Italy, where the Tiber River meanders through lush valleys, a civilization was born that would shape the course of history for millennia. The story of Rome begins not with emperors and legions, but with myth and the indomitable spirit of its early inhabitants. The foundation of what would become one of the most powerful empires the world has ever known is steeped in legends of gods, heroes, and the relentless pursuit of greatness. The most well-known account of Rome's origins tells the story of twin brothers, Romulus and Remus, born to a Latin noblewoman. Abandoned as infants and left to die by the Tiber River, they were found and cared for by a local herdsman and his wife. As the brothers grew older, they became skilled leaders and warriors, eventually deciding to establish a city of their own. Their ambition was to create a place that would endure for generations, marking their legacy in the heart of what would become Rome. However, the brothers soon quarreled over where to build their new city. Romulus favored the Palatine Hill, while Remus preferred the Aventine. In a fit of anger, Romulus killed Remus, declaring himself the sole ruler of the newly founded city, which he named Rome in honor of himself. This fateful act of fratricide set the tone for Rome's tumultuous history, one marked by ambition, conflict, and the struggle for power. As Rome began to take shape, it was a small settlement, inhabited primarily by shepherds and farmers. The early Romans valued strength, resilience, and a fierce loyalty to their community. The city's location, with its hills providing natural defenses and the Tiber River offering a means of transportation and trade, allowed it to flourish. Over time, more people migrated to Rome, drawn by the promise of opportunity and safety. The Roman kingdom emerged as a monarchy, ruled by a series of kings who played crucial roles in laying the foundations of Roman society. Among these was King Numa Pompilius, credited with establishing religious institutions and legal codes that would guide Roman life for centuries. He is said to have brought peace to the region and transformed Rome from a band of warriors into a structured society. Under his reign, the foundations of Roman religion were laid, and institutions such as the Senate began to take form. As the monarchy continued, Rome faced numerous challenges. It expanded its territory through conquests and alliances, absorbing neighboring tribes and cities. The Etruscans, a powerful civilization to the north, exerted considerable influence over early Rome. The last king of Rome, Tarquin the Proud, ruled with an iron fist, provoking resentment among the populace. His tyrannical reign culminated in a revolt that would change the course of Roman history forever. In 509 BC, the Romans rose against Tarquin, leading to his expulsion and the abolition of the monarchy. This momentous event marked the birth of the Roman Republic, a new political system founded on the principles of shared power and civic duty. The Roman Republic established a complex framework of governance, with elected officials, including consuls and senators, who represented the interests of the people. The Senate, composed of Rome's most respected citizens, became a powerful body, guiding the affairs of state and shaping legislation. The early years of the Republic were marked by internal strife and external threats. The patricians, the aristocratic class, held significant power, while the plebeians, the common people, struggled for representation. Tensions between these two classes led to social unrest and demands for political reform. The plebeians, determined to secure their rights, staged a series of strikes and secessions, ultimately leading to the creation of the Tribune of the Plebs, an office dedicated to protecting their interests. Amidst this turmoil, Rome faced external challenges from neighboring tribes and powerful city-states. The Republic's military might be tested as it fought against the Gauls, who invaded and sacked the city in 390 BC. Though the Romans eventually repelled the invaders, the experience left a lasting mark on the collective psyche of the city. In response, the Romans reformed their military, adopting new strategies and tactics that would serve them well in future conflicts. As the Republic expanded its influence, it began to encounter the formidable Carthaginian Empire, a powerful rival located across the Mediterranean in North Africa. The clash of these two powers would lead to the Punic Wars, a series of 3 conflicts that would define Roman destiny. The First War erupted in 264 BC over control of Sicily, a crucial trading hub. Despite initial setbacks, Roman ingenuity and determination prevailed, culminating in a decisive victory at the Battle of Lilybaeum. However, it was the Second Punic War that would test Rome's resilience to its limits. Led by the brilliant Carthaginian general Hannibal, the war began in 218 BC, when Hannibal famously crossed the Alps with his army, including war elephants. His audacious tactics and strategic brilliance led to a series of stunning victories against Roman forces, most notably at the Battle of Cannae in 216 BC, where he inflicted one of the worst defeats in Roman history. Yet, in the face of adversity, Rome proved its capacity for adaptation and determination. Under the leadership of General Scipio Africanus, the Romans developed new strategies to counter Hannibal's tactics. Scipio launched a counteroffensive in North Africa, culminating in a decisive victory at the Battle of Zama in 22 BC. This victory not only ended the Second Punic War, but also established Rome as the dominant power in the Mediterranean. The success of the Roman Republic was built upon its ability to forge alliances and integrate conquered peoples into its expanding empire. The Romans offered citizenship and the rights that came with it to those who submitted to their rule. This policy of inclusion helped maintain stability and loyalty among diverse populations, facilitating the growth of a vast and interconnected empire. As Rome continued to expand, it faced new challenges at home. The very success that had propelled the Republic forward also sowed the seeds of internal discord. The wealth amassed from conquests led to social inequality, and the power struggle between the patricians and plebeians intensified. The rise of powerful generals, such as Gaius Marius and Lucius Cornelius Sulla, further destabilized the political landscape, leading to civil wars that threatened the very foundations of the Republic. In the midst of this turmoil, a young and ambitious leader emerged, Julius Caesar. A military general and politician, Caesar rose to prominence through his military campaigns in Gaul, where he showcased his brilliance on the battlefield. His victories expanded Rome's territories and bolstered his popularity among the Roman people. However, his growing power alarmed the Senate, who feared his ambitions could lead to tyranny. In 49 BC, Caesar made a fateful decision. Ignoring the Senate's orders, he crossed the Rubicon River with his army, effectively declaring war on the Republic. "The die is cast," he famously stated, signifying the point of no return. This act ignited a civil war that culminated in Caesar's victory over his rivals. In 44 BC, he declared himself dictator for life, a move that sparked outrage among his opponents. Fearing that Caesar's ambitions threatened the Republic, a group of senators conspired against him. On the Ides of March, March 15, 44 BC, they assassinated Caesar in a dramatic coup. His death plunged Rome into chaos, leading to another series of civil wars. In the aftermath, Caesar's adopted heir, Octavian, emerged as a key figure. Allying with Mark Antony and Lepidus, they formed the Second Triumvirate, a political alliance aimed at defeating Caesar's assassins and restoring order. The conflict reached its climax at the Battle of Actium in 31 BC, where Octavian faced Antony and Cleopatra, the Queen of Egypt. Octavian's forces decisively defeated their rivals, and Antony and Cleopatra ultimately took their own lives, leaving Octavian as the sole ruler of Rome. In 27 BC, he accepted the title of Augustus, marking the transition from republic to empire. Under Augustus, Rome entered a new era of stability and prosperity, known as the Pax Romana, or Roman peace. Augustus implemented significant reforms, promoting trade, infrastructure, and the arts, which transformed Rome into one of the most magnificent cities in the ancient world. The empire expanded its borders, stretching from Britain to Egypt, and a vast network of roads facilitated communication and trade across the territories. The establishment of the Roman Empire marked a pivotal moment in history. It represented not only the culmination of centuries of struggle, ambition, and conflict, but also the dawn of a new era that would leave a profound legacy on the world. Roman law, culture, and governance influenced countless civilizations that followed, and the empire's achievements in engineering, architecture, and literature continue to resonate through the ages. Yet, the Roman Empire was not without its challenges. The vastness of its territory made governance complex, and internal strife continued to threaten its stability. Emperors came and went, some ruling with wisdom and vision, while others fell into tyranny and excess. The struggles for power, social unrest, and the pressures of maintaining a sprawling empire would test the resilience of Rome for centuries. As the empire expanded, it encountered new cultures and peoples, leading to a rich exchange of ideas, goods, and traditions. However, this diversity also brought challenges, as the Roman identity began to blend with local customs and traditions.